Thank you guys for watching my reptile channel. If you're a fan of my videos, please go ahead and like my videos. It helps spread my channel. And comment down below. I love that interaction. If you want to hit the bell, you can be notified of when I post a video, which is great. I also have a Patreon, so if you want to support, it's down below. Right, guys? Thank you. I can always rely on one. Hey guys, so today I want to talk about bearded dragon egg laying, and maybe we'll do an ultrasound and I'll show you how to palpate. But I also want to talk about the things that you may need. Hi Phoenix, good morning. Good morning, sweet girl. So Phoenix is not the one laying eggs. If you've seen my YouTube short, Clementine is the bearded dragon laying eggs, and they're right there. Now, people might look at this and say, what about a nest box? Yeah, because laying eggs, you get some goop and, you know, it's what happens. Hi, baby. It is what happens. Now, do you need a nest box? What do you need to do to prepare for egg laying? How do you know your bearded dragon is going to lay eggs? All these questions. There's so many, but there's a lot that we can go over, so we don't have to worry about that. So the first question, do you need a nest box? No, guys, you don't need a nest box. None of my bearded dragons have actually laid eggs inside a nest box. Now, if you do have a cave and things like that, sometimes they'll lay eggs in that area, but the main part of it is your bearded dragon needs to feel comfortable where she's at, because during the egg laying process, they can feel very vulnerable. So sometimes maybe they need a nest box, especially if you're in an environment that has other animals or kids and things like that. They're going to feel the need to dig a hole and feel safe. But if you're where I'm at here, hi, big girl, you're doing such a good job. My bearded dragon females, they've laid eggs up on top of a platform. They've laid eggs in their cave. They've just laid eggs here. Clementine, just when eggs have to come out, they just pop out wherever she's at, whether it was here, as you saw in the short, whether it's on the hammock where she was this morning, because she's comfortable. I don't have a high-traffic, crazy environment, so I don't need that nest box. How did I know the bearded dragon is ready to lay eggs? Let's get into that. So I've gone ahead and I've moved Clementine down here because I got to clean up this hammock. I got to take it out. I have to clean it. You know, you don't want them going on. But how do you know your bearded dragon is going to lay eggs? And this is a big deal. One is, hopefully you've already sexed your bearded dragon. I've done a video on how to sex them. There's a couple great ways, but I'm going to tell you the flashlight test. You can look it up. You can see my video. And also when they're a little bit larger, bending the tail up, and you'll see the two hemipenes. Those are great ways. The flashlight test, though, can tell really soon before the hemipenes even start to get big. But the big thing is, so let's say you know she's female. Number one, they're going to start to look real bloated underneath because eggs are developing. The eggs develop high up on the ovaries, and there's two sets, right? Just like a human. You got two ovaries on this side and over here. Okay, that's where they are. And your bearded dragon is going to start ballooning up. Now, people are going to say, well, you can feel the eggs. Not yet. Not yet. The bearded dragon is going to go off food. You're going to be like, bearded dragon's going to look bloated. Bearded dragon's going to go off food. Female. Sometimes there's glass surfing, although not always. So that may be a key. You may see that. That doesn't always mean it's going to happen. You may start them trying to dig. Doesn't always mean it's going to happen. Clementine's done none of this. But I saw her off food when normally she's a ferocious eater and she looked plump. Okay. You can start to, near the end, palpate for eggs, which is just rubbing the bottom of the belly. But the eggs need to drop down into the oviduct. They're all going to come out this way. For you to feel them. It's very hard to feel when they're high up. You sometimes can do it if they're larger eggs. The problem is when they're infertile eggs, they're always a little bit smaller, little boop eggs, and so they can be hard to feel when they're way up there, but you can feel them when they come down. They feel like marbles. Really easy to feel. Yesterday I palpated, I felt 3 eggs. I was like, oh, she's going to lay these probably over the night, and then boom, there's 3 eggs. Simple. You can take them for ultrasound and for x-ray. They'll pick up the eggs, you'll see them in there, and they look like a bag of marbles, like a small bag of marbles here and a small bag of marbles there. And normally during this time, your bearded dragon won't eat because they feel bloated. They don't have space, but they normally will be okay with drinking water. So you should either bring a small water bowl to the bearded dragon, or bring the bearded dragon to a bath and a water bowl. Baths are kind of really nice for bearded dragons in these times because of the displacement that takes place. So any weight and stress they would feel down there, when they're in the bath, it just alleviates any of that pain if they may have it, makes them feel more calm, and they can drink. And when they do lay eggs, little poopies, little urates, fluids, that keeps them clean as well. Just waiting for that urate from the egg dripping to just drip onto Phoenix where Phoenix was sleeping. So don't be shocked if your bearded dragon during this time isn't moving around, keeps their arms clutched, just limiting the movement. That's normal. They just start birthing, right? And unlike humans, they don't birth all at one time, especially if it's the first lay. If it's the first lay, it's very normal for them to lay it over a week, sometimes even 2 weeks. As long as the eggs keep coming, everything's okay. Now, this is what a healthy bearded dragon laying eggs should look like. Clementine's alert. She's awake. She's not struggling. This is early in the morning, guys. The lights just came on, so Phoenix is like, why are you talking? And just the eggs will come out. Not struggling to lay. They just boop, 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 boop. There come the eggs. So, hopefully, I've answered some questions to you guys about egg laying. Clementine, hello. She's pissed too. I'm gonna put her back over there because she liked to be in that spot. But like I said, I'm gonna clean this, give her some water, and then put her back right there where she was. It's normal. She's gonna be healthy. Take care, everyone.
Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.